Hi everyone, welcome to class. Today we'll be talking about Texas stories. In particular, the Goodnight Ranch of North Texas. In this class you'll be designing your own ranch brand. The supplies you'll need are a paper bag, a pencil, a marker, flour, and paper. Step 1. Pause this video and watch the Goodnight Ranch documentary to learn more. You'll see a link appear in the right-hand corner of the screen. Now that you've watched the video, you have a better understanding about the ranch, and we can begin our project. We'll start by creating a cowboy code for the alphabet. Then we'll choose our ranch name. We'll cut out and age the paper surface that we'll be using. And finally, we'll draw and color our ranch brand. Step 2. Take out a scrap sheet of paper and write out the alphabet. Beside each letter of the alphabet, we'll come up with a symbol or a mark to represent a ranch brand. These can be creative, and I'll put some examples on screen to get you started. The letters can look similar to the letters of the alphabet, but put your own artistic flair on them. Step 3. In step 3, we want to choose the name of our ranch. I'm using my initials, J, L, and S. And I'm putting them together on a separate sheet of paper to get an understanding of what my design is going to look like. Step 4. In step 4, we'll be using our paper bag. You'll want to tear yourself a square, approximately 6 to 8 inches in size. I'm using my hands because I want the edges to appear torn for a little more of a rustic look. Next, I'm going to make a paste from flour and water. First, add your flour, then pour in a small amount of water until you get the consistency of glue. We're going to paint the glue onto the paper and allow it to dry. This will give our paper an aged look. To speed up the process, set it out in the sun. Step 5. Now it's time to sketch out our ranch brand onto our dried paper. Start with a pencil, that way if we make any mistakes in our design, we can erase them. I use my black marker to outline the letters and fill in my shapes. Have fun with your design. Perhaps this is where you want to add extra details. Maybe you even want to use a different color to fill in your ranch brand. Underneath my brand, I'm choosing to write out the word ranch. I put the N in the middle under the brand first, then I work on the A, R, C, and H. I'm also adding a stitching detail around the outside of my design by drawing dashed lines. I had some watercolor paints laying around, and so I used the brown and orange to further make my design look weathered, to match the ranch aesthetic. This is my end result. Can't wait to see yours. I hope you enjoyed today's project, and hopefully it gave you a new tool that you can add to your artist toolkit. Today's class was sponsored by ArtSpark Texas, and you can find information about their nonprofit in the link below. Thanks. Thank you to our ArtSpark funders: Texas Commission on the Arts, National Endowment for the Arts, Creative Forces, St. David's Foundation, Austin Public Library, Cultural Arts City of Austin, and the Donald D. Hamill Foundation.